Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel tonight. In this video, we continue to update the latest outbreaking backlash to chase Harry and Meghan permanently from the royal family. We begin with a poll on Daily Express. Readers were asked whether they thought Meghan and Harry should campaign in U.S. politics between 10:21 a.m. and 9:03 p.m. yesterday. Out of the 4,833 people who responded, a whopping 4,623 or 96% of voters, only 165, 4%, believed the couple should still step into the political world. No readers said they did not know. People were also quick to make their views clear on the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's new move. One reader said, "Well, they've trashed pretty much every other route with regard to royal traditions and non-party political inventions, so why not this? I think Meghan, as an American citizen, is perfectly entitled to cast her ballot in private, but to campaign for one party or another is altogether a different matter." Another added that they should not get involved with politics while they still have their titles. They said, once their titles have been removed completely and there's no sign whatsoever as being connected to the crown, even in the smallest way, I don't see a problem. A third simply said, political speeches associated with the monarchy are forbidden by order of the crown. Meanwhile, royal experts told Mail Online the couple must give up their titles and sever their links to the monarchy for good if they wanted to comment on U.S. politics, while insiders told the Times palace aides would be concerned about their intervention. A former palace advisor told the Times that Harry and Meghan's comments were likely to cause concern among royal aides. The political arena is very sensitive for all members of the royal family. You cannot have an apolitical institution, which is what a hereditary monarchy is, and have members of the royal family making even slightest political comments, they said. Courtiers would be extremely concerned that if they are going to continue to comment on what could be the most contentious U.S. presidential election in living memory, how difficult could that get? Another source in palace circles said the couple had crossed a line with their intervention on Tuesday. Meanwhile, a royal expert said Meghan and Harry's brazen disregard for royal neutrality rules to dump on Trump leaves the Queen with no option but to strip them of all their royal titles. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle want Joe Biden to become the next president of the United States. They haven't actually said that in so many words, but it's very obvious from a video message they released last night via Time magazine, which way they want the result of the election to go, and it's not in Donald Trump's direction. Although they never mentioned Biden's name, it is crystal clear whose side they're on. And it's not the guy sitting in the White House tweeting disingenuous rhetoric 24/7. By expressing themselves in such a brazenly partisan manner, they've crossed a massive line, which should now have serious consequences for the couple, who specialize in wanting their royal cake and the freedom to eat it. The royals don't do politics. Not publicly anyway. It's one of the cast iron rules of being a member of the royal family that you don't spout off on your own political opinions for public consumption because it would damage the integrity of the monarchy. On the Queen's official website, it states, as head of state, the Queen has to remain strictly neutral with respect to political matters. This is because Her Majesty has to deal with governments of all political persuasions, both at home and abroad, and must be seen to be scrupulously impartial to them all. Queen Elizabeth II has protected this neutrality ferociously during her 65-year reign, never once telling us a political opinion or identifying with an ideology. It's a rule that other members of the royal family have generally assiduously followed, knowing that to publicly declare any kind of partisan views would make the Queen's life extremely difficult. But it appears Meghan and Harry didn't get the memo. Or rather, they got it, but they don't want to abide by it. The royal rules, as they've been made abundantly clear, just aren't for them, which is why they quit the royal family in a blaze of self-aggrandizing publicity at the start of the year to find freedom. Only they didn't really quit the royal family at all. They just quit the boring bits, like having to turn up to an old people's care home on a wet winter Wednesday. However, they kept many of their royal titles, probably a lot more than anyone realizes. Harry, for instance, remains a prince in the United Kingdom. His Royal Highness Prince Harry of Wales, the Duke of Sussex, the Earl of Dumbarton, and Baron Kilkeel. Meanwhile, Meghan remains a princess of the United Kingdom, Her Royal Highness, the Duchess of Sussex, Countess of Dumbarton, and Baroness Kilkeel. They are very proud of those titles. Indeed, their website, sussexroyal.com, is entitled The Official Website of Duke and Duchess of Sussex. For all their constant talk of equality, they deliberately brand themselves as royals, perhaps the most elitist, unequal, privileged group of human beings on earth. And they do that just because it makes them massively more commercially attractive to the likes of Netflix, who just shelled out a rumor $150 million to have them produce woke documentaries. But keeping the royal titles prohibits them from sticking their noses into the political trough, as they've now done. Especially Harry, who is a UK citizen and sixth in line to the throne of the British monarchy. In other words, it's possible, albeit thankfully very unlikely, that he might one day be king. To spell out how this could happen in brutally simplistic hypothetical terms, if the Queen, Prince Charles, Prince William, and William's 3 children are all killed in a terrorist attack, we automatically get King Harry. So everything he does and says could carry enormous significance if he was one day the monarch. Yet here he is, the Queen's grandson, telling Americans to vote against Donald Trump, the man to whom the Queen afforded an official state visit to the UK last year. Harry's comments have already gone down like a cup of cold vomit with Trump supporters who think he should keep his royal hooter out of their election. And I don't blame them for feeling angry. Many British people are angry too. It's frankly outrageous for 2 members of the royal family to abuse their positions and embarrass their country in such a shameless way. And I would say exactly the same if they suggested a preference for Trump over Biden. As I've said many times, Meghan and Harry can do and say what the hell they like, as long as they're not living off of British taxpayer money or trading off their royal titles. Several weeks ago, they announced they will now be financially independent, which, if true, is good, long overdue news. But they cannot stay royals and take political sides in the way they're now doing. On their website, the Sussexes proclaim, as they move to become members of the royal family with financial independence, their commitment to the monarch is resolute, and they aim to continue to fly the flag for Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II as called upon. Fine words, but how do they sit with them now, deliberately sparking a political firestorm by directing U.S. voters how to vote in an election? Their typical self-interest intervention has damaged the royal family's reputation for neutrality, and this self-evidently makes the Queen's life more difficult. It also makes a mockery of the Sussexes' stated motivation for quitting royal duty, which, as their website details, was to live a more independent life as a family by removing the supposed public interest justification for media intrusion into their lives. There can be no bigger public interest justification for media intrusion than 2 high-profile royals trying to influence the result of an election. And they're not independent at all. They're still royals with royal titles that bring them huge earning power. The bottom line is this: if they don't want to play by the royal rules, then they should give up all their royal titles. Of course, this is about as likely as them stopping lecturing us all about equality from their $15 million California mansion. So Meghan and Harry have now left the Queen with no choice. She must strip them of their titles before they can do further damage. The integrity and neutrality of the monarchy demand it. My news for the night has ended. How do you feel about it? Please let me know in the comment section below and we discuss them together. Please like and share my video for anyone you want, and don't be afraid to subscribe to the Sussex Daily News Channel version 2 YouTube channel to not miss any new video in the future. Now, thanks for watching, goodbye, and see you in the next video late tonight.